Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you? Today, unfortunately, an overwhelming majority of the people, particularly residing in our society, they are not having a peace of mind. They're suffering from stress, and maybe it is a global phenomenon, or at least in the countries like that of ours. So we people are suffering from lots of mental stress, lots of tension, and we feel like I am not a successful person, I'm quite a failure. So the two of these are our main concern. Once we do the two of these things, once we overcome the mental stress and start enjoying the peace of mind, I think that will be a great day, dear friends. Once we achieve the success we want and the success we need, the success we are looking for, again, we will be considered somebody as a very fortunate, very lucky, and of course, quite fulfilled as well, quite feeling the well being as well. Today, we have made it a topic of our discussion, the two of these things. The first one, it is the peace of mind, and the second thing, it is the success. Now, let's go toward our topic. As for the two of these things combined are concerned, there are five things which does play a key role in the achievement of both of these. And the first of those five key elements, that is the clarity of purpose, the clarity of purpose, what I want in my life, where I want to be, what I want to achieve, what I want to become, what is my destination, what is the direction of my working. So we must be clear enough. That is the first key element as far the peace of mind, as for the happiness is concerned. So my dear friends and fellows, the second thing, that is positive mindset. Positive mindset, we must be having the positive mindset. What is this positivity of the mindset? So my dear friends and fellows, the positivity in the mindset means, the positivity in the mindset mean that I shall work hard and I shall succeed as well, because that is something which is quite doable. And what is the negativity of mindset? Negativity of mindset says that there is no need to work hard because I'm not going to be happy at all. I'm not going to achieve the peace of mind. I'm not going to become a successful person. So for that reason, I don't need to work hard at all. So they are adopting the negative ways, the criminal ways. So that is all the negativity. The positivity says that I shall work, I shall work hard, I shall work according to the techniques, according to the newly developed techniques, according to the methodology of the success. And in this manner, I shall be able to succeed. I shall be able to gain the peace of mind. So that is the positivity of the mindset. So the second key element, that is the positivity of mindset. The third key element, as for the third key element, for the purpose of peace of mind and success, that is emotional resilience. What is this emotional resilience, by the way? That is also the third key element. So the emotional resilience, because we are seen emotionally hurt. So sometime we might suffer, even once or certain times in our lifetime we may suffer a trauma as well. So if at all we are emotionally hurt, do not give up. Don't feel negative at all. Take a break. then get up, start working again, and start healing your emotional wounds again. Tell yourself that I can do that. I am better than what I used to be because I have learned from my bitter experiences. So that is the emotional resilience, and that is the third key element out of the five. Now the fourth key, the fourth key element, that is the balance. That is the balance in life. Balance is the key. Work hard, that is fine, but do not become a workaholic at all. Or if at all, somebody says that I am relaxing, but they don't work at all. There are enough number of people. They don't work seriously, so they people are seen wasting their time here and there. That is also absolutely totally wrong. So I think we need to have a balance in our life. Now the fifth and the last key element, as for the peace of mind, as for the success is concerned, this this is self discipline. Self discipline is the key indeed, because nobody has ever been able to achieve the success or sustain their success for the longer term without the self discipline. So self discipline is the key. So my dear friends and fellows, all the people on earth, all the people on earth who are self disciplined, you will find them as a happy, as a successful person. But look upon those people who are lacking this self discipline, who did not work hard to discipline themselves. I think to create, to develop a self discipline in their life, they all the people are failures. So for that reason, so my dear friends and fellows, these are the five key elements of, once we want to achieve the success, then the five of these are indeed the key elements, not only for the sake of success, rather for the sake of peace of mind as well. Let's go toward the next segment of it. These are tips for peace of mind. These are specially designed to minimize or to eradicate, to minimize the mental stress, and to provide us with the peace of mind. There are only five things which we need to understand, which we need to keep in our mind. The first thing is meditate daily. Daily meditation, even if it is just for the 5 minutes and not more than that, we need to meditate daily. What is this meditation, by the way? Sit at a quiet place, at a in a slightly comfortable body posture. Then try to excuse me, focus on your breathing. And all the time we are getting the thoughts in our mind. Let the things enter our mind, but do not let any of the thought stay in the mind. Make it go as soon as possible. The way there is a stream in the jungle, on the both sides of it there are trees, and the leaves of those trees are falling in the stream. The stream does not stream takes them all away. So in the same manner, we cannot stop the thoughts entering our mind, but we should not allow any of the thought to stay in our mind for but that too, anytime there is any sort of thought in the mind, don't be judgmental about that. Don't say it is good or bad. Don't start calculating. Just let it go. So that is the first thing. As for the first out of the five, as far the peace of mind is concerned, so now the second key element for the peace of mind, that is practice gratitude. Gratitude. So what is the opposite of it? The opposite of it is complaining, criticizing. Always keep saying, I have nothing, I have achieved nothing, nobody has done the good with me. So that is all the lack of gratitude. What is the gratitude? The gratitude says that Alhamdulillah, I have so much in my life. Focus on what you have, not to focus on what you are lacking. And even if at all there are smaller things, good things in your life, do not ignore any of the trivial things. no matter how small it is. So, my dear friends and fellows, be grateful, be grateful even for the smaller blessings of Allah, and be grateful to the parents, be grateful to all the people who have done even something very trivial and smaller in my life. I need to become grateful to those people. So that is, develop an attitude of gratitude, because this thing alone does ensure that we stay happy, we keep enjoying the peace of mind. Never pay attention or minimize our attention on what is lacking, and focus and concentrate upon what we are possessing. Even the smaller of these things should not be taken for granted at all, should not be ignored at all. Rather, we need to become grateful, and that is the second out of the five things which are required for the peace of mind. Now the third thing, it is, it is connect with the nature. Connect with the nature, that is, even on a weekly basis, go out in the nature for some of the time. It could be jungle, it could be desert, it could be the mountains, it could be the seaside, but enjoy the nature where the human development is not there. Do it on a weekly basis, do it on a fortnightly basis, do it on a monthly basis, whatever you can afford. But the nature, being in the nature, we can learn certain things which otherwise we cannot learn in the civilization. So that is the third thing out of the five which are essential for the purpose of peace of mind. Now the fourth out of the five, it is setting boundaries. Set boundaries. There must be certain principles, what is allowed, to what extent it is allowed, and beyond that it is not allowed. There should be certain rules and regulations for we ourselves as well, and for the other people as well. If at all there are no rules and regulations, if at all there are no principles, if at all there are no boundaries, so it does mean that we are going to have a chaotic situation in our life, and the people will do whatever they like. They will keep manipulating us, exploiting us, hurting us, and doing every bad what they can. So I think there must be certain boundaries as well. And as for the self discipline is concerned, it does tell us that this is something what you can do, and beyond this level you can do, not beyond that level at all. Setting boundaries mean learn to say no, learning to say no, and practice it. I'm not saying that keep refusing everything else, but there are a lot of demands of other people, requests of other people, and that there we need to erect the boundary, that no, not beyond that at all. So that is the fourth out of the five items which are essential for the peace of mind. Now the fifth and the last is, it is forgive and let it go. Forgive and let it go. It does not, we often say that forgiving is like doing them a big favor. So I think it is more important for me myself, for my peace of mind, to forgive and let it go. Because if I don't forgive, because if I keep repeating this thing in my mind again and again, not allowing to let it go, there is no chance that I will be able to experience and enjoy the peace of mind. So let's go to the next, and that is success. Firstly, we talked about the five things which are essential for the whole of the life in the general. Then we talked about another five things which are essential for the peace of mind. Now, lastly, we are going to talk about five things which are essential for what? For the success. What are those five things? Number one, set clear goals. Setting clear goals. The goals, I think we need to set the SMART goals. What is this SMART goal? SMART goal is an abbreviation of five letters. First letter says S, mean my goal must be specific one, must be clearly defined. The next is M, it should be measurable. Like if I want to achieve 500,000, I have succeeded in achieving in under 150,000 till now. So the both of these figures are measurable. So the goal must be specific on the one hand, measurable on the other hand. Now the goal must be attain A for attainable. The goal must be attainable. Sometimes we set such a bigger goal that we don't succeed in it, even after the hard work of many, after the work of many years. So I think we need to go step by step. Take one small goal, do it, then go to the next one. This way we will be able to achieve far more. It is the same like running like a tortoise, not like a hare, not like a rabbit. So dear friends and fellows, that second thing, the this is A for attainable. Now the next letter in the smart is R. It should be relevant. Relevance mean whatever is needed, what can bring in improvement in your life, in the life of your loved ones, or in the life of general public. Don't go for the wild goose chase at all. Now the last letter in the smart is T. T stands for time bound. If somebody says that I want to achieve this thing, I want to become this thing, I want to reach there by the end of 2024. So that is called time bound. So set smart goals. The number one is out of, as for the path to success, that is the way to success. Path to success comprises five items. The first should be set clear goals. The second should be focus on progress, not perfection. Mean aim for the progress, aim for the improvement, not for the perfection, because there is nothing like perfection at all. There is only excellence. But the excellence can only be achieved if at all we keep making the progress gradually, bit by bit. If at all we keep improving slightly, gradually, bit by bit. So that is aim for the progress, not for the perfection at all. Now the third thing, which is the path to success, that is take calculated risk. Taking calculated risk. Some of the people, they don't take risk at all. They say that I don't take risk. I think that is not a healthy attitude. But there are another people, they say I take the wild risk. They are the most foolish people, the most foolish people on earth, because they will spoil everything. They will destroy their life. They will also destroy the life of their loved ones. So, my dear friends and fellows, I think we need to learn. We need to learn how to take the calculated risk, a little bit of risk, after a good amount of preparation. Whether I can do this or I cannot do it. So, my dear friends and fellows, the third path to success, it is take calculated risk. Now the fourth is learn from failure. Learning from failure. Failures do not destroy us at all. Don't be negative. Failures are good. Failures are the best mentors. The failures are best teachers. The failures are best coaches. So we should learn from our setback. We should learn every time we stumble. We should learn every time we fail. Every stumbling, every setback, every failure has a very important lesson for us. We need to extract that lesson, and then it will make us far more competent, far more stronger. Now, the fifth and the last path to success, it is stay adaptable. Staying adaptable. What is this adaptability? Mean be flexible. Why? Why to become adaptable? Why it is such an important condition that it is considered as an essential point, my dear friends and fellows? Because, so dear friends, so the situation are changing, the circumstances are changing. Certain facilities, certain people were helping us in the past, they are not doing it anymore. We are in a different circumstances, in a different situation, and we need to learn to adopt it. Otherwise we will become redundant. Otherwise we will become a failure. We don't have to become a failure. We have to keep adopting, adopt it, adopt it, adopt it. So that is the path to success. So my dear friends and fellows, so this is the three segment, extremely important. Now remember, peace of mind fuels success. If peace of mind fuels success, If there is no peace of mind, there is no going to be no success at all. Even if at all somebody has succeeded, it is going to be very temporary. Remember that success is a journey, not a destination at all. Because success is a journey mean that you will keep traveling for all the time. Even if at all you have achieved what you wanted to achieve, you think you are quite successful, but it does not stop your journey at all. So for that reason, success is a journey, not a destination. Number three, balance is the key. Balance is the key because some of the people, they are workaholic. They are seen working for all the time. Totally wrong. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. It becomes an addiction. So there are other people who don't want to work. So the balance is the key. Work hard, that is fine. There should be work to play. There should be a time to work. There should be a time to work, and there should be a time to relax as well. So that, now remember, self care is essential. Self care is essential. Self care is essential because if at all we are not taking care of ourselves, look upon, if at all I or you are having a new vehicle, we are taking quite a good care of it. So are we lesser important as compared to that new vehicle? 100 times, 1,000 times more important. Why don't we take care of it ourselves? The life has been given to us only once. So we need to take care of our health. We need to take care of our health. Now, self care is the key. Remember, stay positive and focused. Staying positive, and these are the five things to remember. Positive, staying positive on the one hand, that I will work hard and inshallah I will succeed. Staying focused as well. Concentrate, focus on your goal. Five things to remember. Peace of me, mind, fuel success. Number two, success is a journey, not a destination. Number three, balance is the key. Number four, self care is essential. Number five, stay positive and focus. Now, there is a quote of somebody very important in the history. The quote is from Sir Winston Churchill. Peace of mind is the greatest wealth. Peace of mind is the greatest wealth. It is the quotation of a Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu. Now there is another very important quotation from, very important quote of Sir Winston Churchill. This says, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal." Success is not final because after that again you have to work for another success. Failure is not fatal. The failure is not going to be fatal unless you make it fatal for yourself, unless you believe that this is fatal. So that's all from me today. It was something very, very important indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.